Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fingergunz podcast with Tony, Dave, and James. I am your co-host, Jimmy, and I'm here with...
Big T, Tony P.
Yeah, and...
The dankest Dave.
Dankest?
Yeah, I'm dank tonight. What can I say?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yikes.
Good thing he's on that side of the table.
Yeah, this is... I guess we caught him in between his biannual showers.
Biannual? I take it every other day at least.
Every other day?
He is kind of lazy when it comes to laundry, so
This is true.
he could
This
be
is
on
true.
his last
This is a
t-shirts.
You motherfuckers, my laundry game is exceptional.
This is true. He usually knows what's the best to fold laundry to movie.
That's
So
true, he does.
Exceptional
He
laundry
does.
game.
it honestly seems like he never runs out of laundry.
That is true.
Never.
That is true. That is
Yes.
true. When there's four of us
Constantly
in the house,
in between
it is-
loads.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly between loads.
That's it. Huh.
That's what...
That works in many
Double
ways.
the double entendre. The triple entendre. How many entendres do you want?
All of
They're
them.
all
All
there.
of them.
They're all there.
I just between loads. I don't know why. I just imagine that scary movie moment where she gets plastered to the ceiling. Anyway,
I do like that gag.
yeah, it's good.
That's a good
I
one.
like that whole bit too.
Yeah.
With the he's got to trim the bush down.
Whose is
The bats come out.
Whose is it? Yours?
It's that movie's a
Very good.
vibe.
Very good.
I do like that movie.
I'm excited
It's been
for
a
the
long
sequel.
time. I need to rewatch it. But anyway, let's talk about some other things, shall we? No. Well, maybe, unless one of you watched.
I didn't watch a scary movie anytime recently.
Anyway, I think we have just a full regular episode tonight.
I think so, yeah. I would say.
We'll do a little best, mo, worst. Who wants to start?
You want me to go?
It looks like it's you.
Okay.
It looks like it's you, Big Slice.
All right. I just want to mention that Scary Movie turned 25 this year. If you guys want to feel old as shit.
That's disgusting. I didn't need that tonight.
Well, now
I
you-
was way too young when I saw that for the first
Now
time.
you know.
No,
I saw
I know.
I saw that movie in theaters, and I was able to buy my own ticket for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
That's how old I am.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That,
I don't like
that DVD you have is probably worn to shit.
I do have it on DVD. I'm very proud to own that film on DVD. Anyways, I guess my best, I will go with Boogie Nights by Paul Thomas Anderson that Tony and I had the distinct and wonderful privilege of seeing in 70 millimeter the other day at the Lightbox.
That sounds fun.
And
Glorious.
it was
Yeah.
glorious.
Yeah.
The picture or the print itself was a little beat up in certain spots.
Sure.
It skipped at one point. It was doing like this mirror thing at another point, and there were scratches through it. But they might have updated the sound system at the Lightbox because it was fucking exploding out.
Wow.
And I love the 80s, but I also love 70s music, and
Sure.
all the 70s bangers sounded incredible.
Sure.
And then I don't remember the last time I saw Boogie Nights. So I was like, there's a lot less nudity in this movie than I remember.
Yeah.
And Marky Mark is so much better than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
Right? He's so fucking good in this movie. But everybody is great in this movie. Like, there's the Burt, Tony's favorite.
Sure.
Heather Graham, Julianne Moore, Oscar-nominated performance. John C. Reilly, Don Cheadle. William H. Macy.
Louise
who's-
Guzman.
Louise Guzman.
Louise Guzman.
Thomas Jane.
Philip
Yeah.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, they're just fucking knocking them dead. It's such an incredible film. And just, like, Paul Thomas Anderson was 26 years old when he made this movie. And fuck him, because holy
Yeah.
shit. 26 and you made an absolute fucking masterpiece. Like, good for you, you fucking asshole. I love you,
Yeah.
Paul, but fuck you. Anyways, all this to say, I remembered the scene with Alfred Molina at the end of the film, but I did not
Right.
remember the whole, like, I remembered like the
buddy. It's
the
an
crux-
all-timer.
I remembered the crux of the
Yeah,
scene, but I didn't
yeah.
remember the small details. So
Sure.
there's this little Asian kid who's throwing firecrackers
Yeah.
during it.
Yeah.
And I read afterwards. Apparently, Molina had earplugs in, but nobody else did. So
that makes sense.
Everybody else, so when he's not reacting and everyone else is, it's because he has earplugs in.
Yeah.
But the way the fireworks exploded in between fucking Sister Christian and what was the other song?
Motorhead.
That is
That's Sister Christian.
That's Sister Christian.
There's another one. It's another fucking all-timer. I want to say it's "Come On Eileen," but it's not Come On Eileen.
I can't remember.
Either way, both songs all-timers, and they're just exploding out of the speakers. The fucking firecrackers are going nuts. It's an incredible scene, and it sounded immaculate.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the young woman beside me had ever seen the movie or not before, because her face was covered for a good chunk of the movie like this. She was not having a good... I don't know if she was having a good time or not.
That's right. At least blew her mind, apparently.
Even the shotgun blast in that Molina scene, I jumped 50 feet in the air when it happened because it just fucking exploded.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Boogie Nights, but there's in the back half, it was always hard to get through.
Yep,
but seeing it on 70 millimeter, I was like, holy shit! I'm fairly certain this is P.T. Anderson's best, top tier. I would say it's his best movie, in my opinion, at least.
But you haven't seen Magnolia.
But I haven't seen Magnolia,
and I haven't seen Magnolia.
And I also
if there's one
why
blind
aren't we doing a
spot,
99 fucking retro
in 2029, Magnolia's on the list.
That's a huge blind spot of mine.
Yeah.
If One Battle After Another comes to TIFF, then I will watch Magnolia beforehand.
Yeah.
If not, then I will watch Magnolia immediately after TIFF, and then watch One Battle After Another right after that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Either way.
That's
great.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was a really fun time.
It was a very good time. It's a very disturbing film. It's a very funny movie.
Absolutely, it is.
It's exhilarating, and I can't imagine seeing that at the world premiere at TIFF and just I don't know what my reaction would have been.
Yeah.
My head would have exploded out the back.
Insane.
It was.
I remember watching it. I was trying to remember the last time I watched it as well. I looked up on Letterboxd. It looks like it was before I had a Letterboxd account, so it was at least 2018 or 19 when I last saw it. I think I might have seen it in a theater, but
it's
I do remember the exact time before that was at the live read.
I was going to say, we saw the live read where it was Jesse Eisenberg and Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking when he's recording The Touch or whatever, I was thinking of fucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's incredible. But I don't remember the last time I saw it. I was just reorganizing my DVDs, and I have it on DVD.
Sure.
But I need it on 4K, obviously, when it comes out. And then Tony pointed this out to me. I didn't realize this. The last movie I saw on film prior to Boogie Nights was There Will Be Blood.
Well, yeah.
Which I talked about a few weeks ago.
You sure did.
I guess I'm just going on a Paul Thomas Anderson film kick right now.
That's fine. That's an okay binge to go down.
It's a good binge. It's a good binge. So if you haven't seen Boogie Nights ever,
you
need to watch it.
You absolutely
and
do.
If you haven't seen it in a long time, you need to rewatch it because it's most certainly worth it.
Yeah,
that movie holds a special place in my heart. I was before me and Dave went to go see it. I remember telling him that I remember stumbling upon it when I was 7 or 8 years old on TMN, watching it when I wasn't supposed to, and it was one of those movies that kind of just opened my eyes, and seeing it again on film, I'm reminded of seeing it on my little box tube when I'm a child, and I was just boobies,
sure,
right?
Not even that, but it's another one I think we talked about it when we talked about Heat, where it's super wide, so it would have looked like complete shit.
Oh, for sure,
on a fucking
absolutely
4x3 full screen.
Yeah,
TV.
and I didn't even remember all the one takes. The amount of one takes in that movie is fucking insane.
Nuts.
The way the camera just goes in, and even that opening scene. I remember analyzing that opening scene in film school because it literally tells you everything that you need to know about every single character that's gonna show up, because they introduce all of them in that one scene, and it's fucking perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Textbook,
Boogie Nights, man.
Textbook.
Rocking it. Tony.
So for my best, I have a little 2001 movie called Scary Movie.
Yes!
I'm joking.
2001 was Scary Movie 2.
Oh, wow. They were 1 year apart, eh? Just back-to-back phenomena. Anyway.
So for my best, this is going to surprise you guys a little bit, and it's going to appease the one percenters that hold Jonathan Glazer as their favorite filmmaker.
Oh God, that guy, that one guy.
I hope he's listening.
I hope he's listening, because this one's for you, pal. I finally got around to watching Jonathan Glazer's directorial debut, Sexy Beast.
Oh. And you're putting it in best.
I'm putting it in best. I was floored on how much I loved this movie.
Wow.
Maybe Tony is a Jonathan Glazer
fan.
He might be.
I am most certainly not a Jonathan Glazer fan, but this movie fucks. You want to know why? Because it is 89 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So short.
Absolutely.
You would think it's your run of the mill British gangster movie, but again, you have to remember that it's Jonathan Glazer, so there's a lot of Jonathan Glazer isms in there, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense at all in some of the scenes. But what's his name? Ray Winstone?
Ray Winstone.
Yeah.
He is fucking incredible. Ian McShane is maniacal, but none of these two compare to the performance that Ben Kingsley gives. He is an absolute fucking menace in this movie, and he completely knocks it out of the park.
Amazing.
Like I said, I was expecting a traditional British gangster movie, and
then you remembered that Jonathan Glazer directed it?
Exactly, because there's certain moments where it's like it gets a little weird, and you're just like, this doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, that's right, Jonathan Glazer made it.
Yeah.
But it all started. If you've never heard of Sexy Beast, it's basically it's your standard Godfather story where it's just like, I thought I was out, and they pulled me back in.
That was like a -2 on
I wasn't even trying.
That was
wasn't even trying just to get through it.
I thought I was out, and then they pulled me back in. That was like a 6. It wasn't the best, but it was better than whatever the shit you just did.
It was like a 5.
Like I said,
hit me, Jimmy.
Okay,
I
here
don't
we
have
go.
one.
Here we
I'm
go.
not even entering that contest. I don't have one.
Anyways, the whole movie.
Jesus.
All right. Well, there goes my eardrums. So great. It all centers around a heist.
Yeah.
Basically, Ben Kingsley needs Ray Winstone for one last heist, and he's like, "No, man, I'm out." And then he spends the whole movie trying to get him in. And then the heist at the end, just the way it's filmed, it's like it will remind you of like Guy Ritchie and those like the fast editing, the exhilarating, just quickness, right? And it's absolutely fucking bonkers how they're able to do it. I don't want to ruin anything, but some of it, no, I'm not even going to ruin it because I want you guys to see it.
Sure.
It's fucking exhilarating.
All right.
And it's a quick in and out. I feel like I'm going to like it even more upon the second watch because I did unfortunately have to watch this in parts. But if I watched it all the way through, I probably had to have a different opinion. I probably would have loved it even more.
All right.
But yeah, this one, if there's a Jonathan Glazer movie you should watch, I'm telling you it's Sexy Beast.
What about Birth?
Haven't seen it, so I can't tell you. I've only seen that one scene.
Sexy Beast is it.
Sexy Beast.
Sexy Beast is it.
Yeah.
Under the Skin is not it.
Under the Skin is most certainly not it. And Zone of Interest also not it. Yeah.
I saw Under the Skin at TIFF.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to trade for that ticket, and all the guys who were in the room or like the room went silent when I asked for that ticket. They all kind of looked at me and they're like, "Yeah, I know why you want that ticket, you motherfucker."
You piece of shit.
Shit. Probably jealous that I managed to get it and they couldn't go.
Jimmy.
I'll give a quick special mention to I rewatched All the President's Men and Spotlight kind of back to back a few weeks ago because it was just on a random list, and I was like, you know what? I need a good journalism movie. And after I finished All the President's Men, I was like, you know what? I need another good journalism movie. So I dove right into Spotlight, and I like both of those movies quite a lot. But I feel like I've talked about them in the past, or we've talked about them in the past.
I think we've definitely spoken about them.
So I want to talk about, I'm going to put it in my best, because I actually did really enjoy it, the live-action remake of How to Train Your Dragon.
Whoa!
Yeah. Went and saw it in 40X, which, the 40X experience notwithstanding for the first bit anyway, it was the first time ever I've had 40X be completely out of sync with the dialogue.
That's right.
And yeah, it made no sense. And so this was my girlfriend's first time doing 40X, and I was like, oh, this will be like, there were some reels that went around and it's like, oh, it's fun because, all the flying and the action. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It could be kind of fun. And she's like, the only experience she ever had before was D-Box. And I was like, look, this is not D-Box. This is not as bad as that is. Like, D-Box feels like shit. 40X is an experience.
I don't mind D-Box. I haven't done it.
I don't love it.
Oh, after I did 40X, I'll never go back to D-Box.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we get in the theater and we had our seats or whatever. And I think we got there just as the first preview started. And the seats were moving. But it wasn't matched up to the trailer. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, something's wrong, but I don't know because the movie hasn't started yet. So I'm like, something doesn't feel right. Everything felt a little off, and everyone around was like, oh, I guess this is for the trailer, ha ha ha, whatever. And then the movie started, and then there's a little bit of action at the beginning, and the seats aren't moving. And then it's a real quiet moment where it's just Hiccup talking to someone. Nothing is happening in the scene. It is all dialogue, and we're being thrown around like fucking rag dolls, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? So I go outside because I'm like, this isn't right. This is fucked. Nothing is working. There's also no other effects happening. It's just the seat motion.
Weird.
So I go outside and I'm like, hey, something's wrong. Nothing is synced up correctly. We're being thrown around like rag dolls during the quietest scene imaginable. I don't understand what's happening. And she's like, okay, well, I'll get someone to look into it. Someone comes in and watches, but unfortunately they watched during a time that the seats weren't moving and nothing was happening. So it just looked like it was in sync. So she leaves, and then it happens again, and now the people beside me are like, the fuck? And go back out, and they're like, what is going on? So at this point, we're 15 minutes into the movie, maybe 20, 15, let's say. And the manager and whoever else comes in, and they're watching, and they're like, oh, fuck, no. So they just stop the movie dead. And they're like, we're sorry. We're going to try to restart everything, because nothing is functioning correctly and everything. So we're waiting there for maybe another 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes while they get everything resunk, and then they have to speed up to get to the part of the film that they left off at. And they get almost close enough to it. And then everything was fine after that. All the effects started working immediately, and then it was great.
I just imagine that when they're fast forwarding that the seats are just fucking
the movie itself, though, I mean, if you didn't get it from the trailers, it's a almost shot-for-shot remake of the animated movie.
That's what upset me about it.
It didn't really upset me because, the animated movie's good, but to your point, what is the point of doing this then? Why are we here? And I'm not the full expert on How to Train Your Dragon. I leave all to Nithya, my girlfriend. She's loves that movie. It sits on a pedestal.
It is a great franchise.
Yeah, and she was like, they made a couple key crucial things that kind of knock it down a few pegs and makes it inferior to the animated, but for the most part, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
It's well acted. I mean, getting Gerard Butler to just, play stoic as he is great. Gerard Butler, there's no notes. Zero notes.
He understood the assignment.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly dialed in. And actually, everyone that they got for, even the other children that are with Hiccup, aces and casting, everyone does a great job.
That New Zealand kid that I like from
Yes.
Deadpool. And,
Yes. I will tell you his name.
Wilderpeople.
Wilder People.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That is Julian Dennison.
Yeah.
He's great.
The best part of Y2K, and then you stop the movie when he dies.
And then you just, forget it. Turn it off.
Who does he play?
He plays the nerdy kid. He's
the big guy.
The bigger guy. Fish legs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's McLovin in the.
Yes,
I think you're right.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, honestly, it was a great time. The 40X for it was a lot of fun. It did. Once it was working, it worked quite well, and the scenes were exciting and fun, and the wind effects were great. So
nice.
Honestly, a good time. And if you like the animated one, you'll like the live action one because it's effectively the exact same movie with very, very minor changes.
Nice. It just came out on
VOD.
Just came out on VOD. So
it did.
I'm going to check that out.
I just don't know if I like this precedent with DreamWorks starting to do remakes now. Because, like, are we going to get Shark Tale?
You know what?
I sure fucking hope so. You better bring back
at least
Marty.
At least they've kind of learned from whatever Disney did, and it's not a pile of dog shit. So it's something.
Well, it's just the first
Over
one.
the Hedge.
Shrek. Oh man, Shrek. Over the Hedge live action. What even is that?
I don't know. I heard Shrek. I read a bad rumor about Shrek 5 that involved live action. So maybe we don't have to worry about that.
Oh God,
fuck.
Or I was just like, that sounds like a bad idea.
It just turns into the Shrek the Stage musical.
Yeah,
it's
like they get transported to the real world or something.
Oh God.
I'm hoping it's just a bad rumor.
I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway, that's my best. Dave.
I guess we'll go with a high meh. A movie I enjoyed that's not necessarily the best, but since we're talking about VOD releases, we'll go with Megan 2.0.
Oh, yeah. Mithrigan.
Also, that just came out.
Yeah.
He
just said VOD releases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Mithrigan 2.0.
You're here? You're on the same page now?
Don't gotta be a dick about it.
I'm not being a dick.
Just tell me about Mithrigan.
Anyways.
2.0.
2.0. Anyways, so the plot is that somebody stole the plans or the,
for a Mithrigan?
For Megan, and they created an AI controlled.
That seems great.
An AI controlled like weapon of destruction.
Excellent.
That can go in and just like, instead of sending in a soldier, you send this thing in.
Great.
And it gains sentience. And
of course it does.
They need to figure out how to get it back.
Of course.
And so they need to they get Megan's crew to rebuild Megan and bring her back to take this this new AI down.
So Mithrigan's the hero?
Yeah. It's no word of a lie, James. It's basically Terminator 2.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. Does someone fuse through some metal bars at some point?
No.
Oh,
no.
all right.
No, like they don't do Terminator.
Then it's not Terminator 2.
Wait for Mithrigan 3.0.
Yeah.
But the idea of the
Judgment Day?
The bad guy.
Rise of the Megans.
The bad guy suddenly becoming the good guy is very much, and it's a robot. It's very much the same idea.
Is there a John Connor?
Well, I guess the young girl again.
Oh.
I guess. I don't know.
She's back?
The young girl's back. So is
Christ.
Marnie from Girls. Her two co-workers are back.
Oh wow! So like the gang's all here.
Gang is
have you not seen the trailer?
No,
The gang
I've honestly
is all there.
avoided so much of it, and I never caught it before another movie either. So I was like, "Fuck, all right." Like I had no idea what the hell was going to happen in this movie, and now I'm learning for the first time, and it seems so silly.
It's very, very silly, and there's certain pivots it takes where you're just like, "Huh, all right," because it gets very campy, and they camp it up and they make it silly, and then they do references to the other film. Like there's a scene where she sings again, and and then it's very much AI is bad.
Yeah.
It's very much the live action Ralph saying, "I'm in danger."
I don't know that anyone's going to take away a big meaningful message out of this movie, but then again, I don't know anyone who's watching Mithrigan to take away big meaningful messages.
Yeah, but it's a pivot. It's a hell of a pivot, and it's not the same movie. So kudos to that.
At least.
And I had fun, and I was entertained by it.
Yeah.
And what's his fucking stupid name? He's also from New Zealand.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, what's his name? He was in What We Do in the Shadows.
Jermaine Clement?
He's in it.
Okay.
What the fuck? That's literally like 1 in a million shot.
He's in it.
That's amazing.
And he's fucking wacky.
Well, he's just wacky in general.
He's wacky. It goes to weird places. I was entertained by it. I had a good chuckle through it, but people who are expecting it to be a horror movie or expecting it to be on the same similar to the first movie, not that movie.
It's not that.
It's not that movie at all. And I think it's very much. Did you guys ever see the second Happy Death Day movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy Death Day to you.
To you or whatever. You remember how that was more sci-fi?
Yeah.
And a whole lot less horror?
Yeah.
This.
Okay, got it. Got
it's
it.
very
Got
much
it.
a very distinct pivot.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, and it's just silly. It's silly.
It's
They're silly movies.
It's
silliness.
it's sillier than I thought it would be, and I was entertained by it. I'm curious to see the unrated version to see how much different it is, because I only saw the first one, unrated one, or the first one.
Yeah.
And I like did like a side by side comparison of it, and I was like, I don't think I could have watched this as a PG-13.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how much is different with the unrated one. But yeah, it's on VOD right now. As long as you're not expecting, I guess as Tony says, Schindler's List, then you should be entertained by it, but do not expect the first film.
Yeah. Fair enough. Tone.
For my meh, I got a low meh. Speaking of movies that you shouldn't expect, or Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Also on VOD recently.
Sure.
I'm talking about Final Destination Bloodlines.
Is this the VOD episode?
I guess
Apparently.
so. We're just catching up before we're stuck in festival mode again.
Like, I didn't realize that this would just be the episode where we're like, so all the movies we didn't see, we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna bring them all up now.
Everything we never got to cover in the previous few weeks because
we're just doing festivals.
now you get them.
now you get them.
And then we stopped for a while, and then
we're back on
you get a
festival
backlog.
shit. So Final Destination Bloodlines.
Yeah.
I had hope. There was a lot of which was my first mistake.
Yeah. It's Final Destination. Why were you starting with hope?
Well, like, I heard the reviews, right? And then you got like the Tony Todd monologue that went viral on Twitter.
Sure.
So like I got little hyped about
Sure.
it. Is it the best one? No. Still doesn't hold a candle to the first one. The first one I hold on the pedestal for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing footsies with James.
The deaths are inventive, I will say. The opening when they're in the little like circle thing, the tower, and the restaurant. That scene, that whole sequence, I can't imagine what that would have been like in 4DX. That would have been fucking wild.
Yeah.
The tattoo parlor, which they give away in the trailer, that was great. Even friggin' Tony Todd's like throwaway line where it's like, if you fuck with death and lose, things can get messy. I literally burst out laughing at that.
Yep.
But like overall, like it was.
What about the MRI scene? The MRI scene's
Oh
amazing.
my god!
I love the MRI.
That
scene.
was fucking gnarly. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was like that opening sequence is about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's so good that it makes up for how shitty the rest of the movie is.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie is weak sauce outside of some of the death scenes.
Sure.
But those first 20 minutes are so great that I can almost excuse the rest of it looking like absolute trash.
My biggest problem with it is all of it's too on the nose. Right?
Yeah, but
like
at this point, what do you want? Subtlety?
No, but again, like it's so cheesy with the the musical cues and like all that stuff. It's like before they go up, like isn't Ring of Fire playing in the background?
Yeah.
Like it's stupid shit like that. Like it's stuff
but that's what it's always been.
I know, but
Tony thought it would get better. They would learn. They would grow wiser in their age.
I feel like the reason people gravitated towards it is because it felt like a throwback, because it felt like that kind of movie where you were like nostalgic for that. And we haven't seen it for a while.
Yeah.
And they brought it back, and you're like, oh, it's entertaining. Tee-hee. People are dying horribly, and it's
horrifically.
Fun. It's fun, and fuck that kid with his fucking penny.
Yeah, fuck that kid, seriously.
Yeah.
He gets his.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
But at the very least, saying that, that first 20 minutes is aces.
It's so
you know
the,
what?
the first
the
20
fact that it's at 20 minutes, you can turn it on. You can watch the first 20 minutes. Fucking turn it off.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's top. It's top tier. Like when you're thinking about like sequences among the franchise, that is definitely near the top.
Sure.
Definitely with the roller coaster scene in the third one.
And the fucking highway scene in the second one.
Well, yeah, and they have a freaking callback to the highway scene, which they needed to. It was fucking magical.
Yeah.
I was watching with Melissa, and Melissa was like hitting me. I was like, "Holy shit, you remember too?"
I think there's an entire generation of kids who I haven't seen Final Destination 2, but I know that
they
scene.
fucking
Oh,
know
I know
that scene
too.
definitely. I don't know, man. I don't know what I was expecting. I was wanting. I think I wanted to like it a little bit more. Don't get me wrong. MRI scene, top tier. The opening 20 minutes, top tier. Even the fucking what was it? The lawnmower?
Oh yeah, the lawnmower.
The lawnmower, like something happens with a lawnmower, and you can probably expect what happens. It involves somebody's face.
Yeah.
There's good moments in there, but don't let the internet tell you different. I still hold the first one on the pedestal.
Sure.
Because Devon Sawa.
I was about to say it's because you're a big Devon Sawa.
I'm a huge Devon Sawa fan. But yeah, it's a meh. It's enjoyable, but don't go expecting Schindler's List of Final Destination.
Fair enough.
I like how you made the Schindler's List of Final Destination.
Yeah, there you go.
I get it.
You know what, it's a solid meh, and I'm happy to say it was something that I had watched the beginning of many times and never actually made it through the entire movie. I never could get into it until recently when I just literally watched the whole thing, and I'm talking about 28 days later. I had never actually finished that movie ever until recently. Yeah, it never vibed for me for whatever it was. I was young. I don't know. I haven't tried to watch it.
Looks
since
like
I was
total ass.
That's what deterred me from it.
I think that was probably part of it. I mean, I was probably in my early 20s or so when I tried to watch it last, and I was like, "Fuck this garbage-looking potato piece of shit." Like, but I finally watched it, and you know what? Solidly, pretty meh. It's a greatly shot budget film is what that is. And even just like knowing everything that's come out since of like they could only shoot for like 45 minutes in the morning, and that's the only way that they can get these like fucking empty London streets. Great. Like, well done, Danny Boyle. Also didn't realize, because I was a young stupid youth back then, I didn't know who Alex Garland was back then.
Ute.
Yes.
He was nobody then.
He was a nobody now, and now looking back on it, you're like, oh man, like that's cool, and you can kind of see that influence in them as partners, creative partners back then, and working together. Killian's great. I like the entire story. I like how the whole thing kind of ends, and you're like, oh shit, it was just the UK. That's a little fucked. Sure. Like, that's a wild kind of like of like mice and men kind of thing that has occurred on this island, and everything to do with that entire fucking rogue military crew.
That's fucking David Tennant.
Yeah, David Tennant is excellent. Honestly, big heavy hitter names in there that are big names now.
Brendan Gleeson is Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson
is a big part of it.
He's a big part of it. Yeah, David Tennant's in it. Cillian Murphy.
I forget her name. She was nominated for an Oscar for Moonlight.
She was
Naomi.
Naomi Harris.
That's her.
Naomi Harris is in it. Yeah,
that's her.
Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne.
Oh, sorry, that's 20. That's weeks.
weeks.
I tapped the wrong one.
I was going to ask you. Did you do 28 weeks too?
I did.
Yeah,
I sure did.
I watched that one too.
Yeah,
that one still fucks
I like
for me.
28 weeks.
I don't love it.
I like it.
I don't. It hinges too much on really stupid decisions in order to move that movie forward.
But were they stupid decisions in 2007, or
Yes.
were they stupid decisions in 2025? Because they
were
seem pretty fucking realistic in
those
2025.
No, those two children are fucking idiots.
You don't talk ill of Imogene.
She's an idiot.
I definitely saw.
They deserve everything that happened to them.
Robert Carlyle was the bigger idiot.
They're all idiots.
He's a bastard.
Yeah,
he deserved it.
Yeah.
The thing about 28 weeks, it hits a lot differently now. And it's like, it almost is like giving like telltale signs that we should have been paying more attention.
It does. I liked it less than 28 Days Later. Obviously, I like the fact that it looked like a fucking movie and not
a little bit more cinematic.
The rain in 28 Days Later looks cool as shit.
Yeah,
though.
it does.
The rain really looks so cool. Avnish was texting me when he tried to watch it. He's like, "Is this what the movie looks like the whole time?" I'm like,
"Yep,
yeah,
that's
what it looks like." He's like, "I can't watch this." I was like, "See if you can find like a." Because he was watching it on a 4K TV. I was like, I watched it on my 4K and I had to move it over to my 1080.
You know what? Just throw it on your phone.
That's what I said to him. I'm like, watch it on your phone. No word of a lie. I definitely like watched a pirated copy.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I think I thought it looked like shit then. Yeah. And I was like, probably looked the exact same.
I don't imagine that it looked any different. There's no amount of digital correction that can save that movie. It will forever look like absolute hot garbage.
There's supposed to be a 4K version coming, and I'm like,
it's not. It's just upscale. It's not even. They didn't tweak it. They just
the grain.
Yeah. The grain is going to be like a fucking like 6 inches by 6 inches on your screen.
It's gonna be like me watching Seinfeld on Netflix on my 4K TV.
Yeah, it's gonna look like you're adjusting two rabbit ears to try to get the picture, but it keeps fading into the snow. Anyway, I enjoyed 28 Days Later when I finally watched it. I liked 28 Weeks well enough, and I still have to watch 28 Years Later.
I'm intrigued to find out how you guys feel about 28 Years.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is. So
yeah, I bet.
It's definitely. I watched it back to back with Megan, and it's a journey.
Yeah,
nice.
Fair enough.
It's a journey.
Dave?
Well, maybe this movie will be on VOD by the end of the week. Who knows? It is going to be on VOD very soon.
Sure.
Just because Universal, I love Universal and all, but their VOD policies suck. I'm talking about Jurassic World Rebirth, which I think I mentioned vaguely last time, but I want to talk about it more this time.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
It's bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah?
It's real bad.
That's unfortunate. I heard it was, fun.
It's real bad.
Like Fallen Kingdom bad or like Dominion bad?
Maybe between.
Between? Okay.
Between.
Okay.
That's
There's dinosaurs again. They're mutated dinosaurs.
Okay.
But they're dinosaurs again, not locusts.
Mm.
And basically the crux is they have to go to the island again to get DNA from 3 different dinosaurs who might hold the key to some sort of heart-saving drug for Big Pharma.
Yeah.
So they go down to go get it. And obviously shit goes south. There's a random family involved for no apparent reason other than to make it child friendly and put children in danger, which is what the whole series has always been, but they're kind of useless. The dad of the family is the guy who plays the Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix, which is strange. All of this to say there's an awesome scene with the family on a raft getting chased by a T-Rex, which apparently might have just been repurposed from the original film.
Like a deleted scene, right?
It wasn't so much a deleted scene so much as it was storyboarded and stuff, and they never shot it.
Okay.
So they repurposed it for this one. Awesome. And then there's another scene with the Mosasaurus and Spinosaurus in the water, and they're getting chased on a boat. Amazing. Those scenes, awesome. I'm sure that 4DX, they're great, but everything else about this movie, trash.
Oh.
Just the acting, Mahershala's putting his heart into it. ScarJo's doing her thing, but nobody's really putting that much effort into it. The dinosaurs don't look that great.
Oh.
It's shot on a volume.
Yike.
Which looks
Tony.
bad.
You hurt Tony.
It looks bad. It looks bad.
Yeah.
And I go back to this. Jurassic Park, I think, is an amazing film. Most people our age think it's an amazing film, think it's an all-timer. Which, good for Spielberg, making Jurassic Park and Schindler's List come out in the same year. That's a hell of a year for fucking
a banner year in the Spielberg residence.
Well, after that, he should have just hung it up. Just been I can't go. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do now?
I can't do this again. But the reason that movie works as well as it does is because the dinosaurs are used sparingly. They're real for the most part. Like, there's quite a bit of CGI in that movie, but they're real for the most part. And you actually care about the characters.
Yeah.
And whether they live or die. Except for Gennaro. Fuck Gennaro.
Fair enough.
But they've made 7 of these movies now, and 6 of them have come out, and they have not learned any lessons from the first movie. I don't know how you make 6 movies that don't take any of the right lessons from the first movie. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
Yeah.
And like, there's pockets in this movie that actually are intriguing, because I don't know if you guys remember the end of Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, where like the dinosaurs have kind of
vaguely,
they've left the island and they're in the
they're in the world.
They're in the world now.
They're in the world, yeah.
So they get rid of that immediately.
Cool.
They get rid of that immediately.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that was an interesting idea that you just got rid of. Cool.
It was the original writer, wasn't it?
And it was the original writer, yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Who just did 2 movies with Soderbergh that were good movies. This movie, not a good movie.
Yikes.
I was just sitting there, I was just bored. Like people clapped at the end, and I was like, why? What do you mean? What are you clapping for?
Is there going to be a sequel?
Of course there's going to be a fucking sequel, Tony.
They're going to keep making these until the end of time.
It's just
big dinosaur go roar, and people just continue to put themselves in the seat.
It's just funny that the whole crux of the movie and the crux of the parks and Jurassic World in movie is that people are bored by the dinosaurs. They're not excited by the dinosaurs anymore, so they have to make them bigger and scarier type thing in order to get more butts in the seats. And it's like, dinosaur goes roar, and people run to go see it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the real world disconnect.
Yeah.
Why do you why do you keep making these movies and saying nobody's interested in them when it's very clear in the real world that they're fucking interested?
Yeah.
And like, how many times do we have to go back to the same well of there's another island, they genetically modify the dinosaurs again? It's like, how many times we got to do the exact same storyline
until one flops so tremendously? That's it. That's the only thing that's going to do it, but it never will happen because people continually have hope for this franchise.
Because dinosaur goes roar.
Like, I know I'm guilty. I'm going to go see it, but like, it's like
you're part of the problem.
I always am going to want more. I'm always going to be left with more. I know they're not going to make the first one again, and that's fine. But stop giving me these pockets of great ideas. Just like cull together all the pockets and make it into a great movie. And don't go back to the locusts again. Okay?
It's always the locusts.
Don't go back to the locusts again.
Hey, Dave. Alan.
I was gonna say, this is the first Jurassic Park movie that I haven't seen in theater, but I don't remember seeing Dominion in theater. I think Fallen Kingdom just like completely ruined it for me.
Yeah, I think it was the last one I did.
Fallen Kingdom with me.
Yeah, I saw Fallen Kingdom with you,
and then I saw Dominion in theaters, and
I think that's when, because you literally were like, Tony, don't bother. Wow,
you were the problem.
You're the problem.
I'm
Tony's no longer the problem.
I'm seeing the movie, so you don't have to.
I guess, and I'll take that, and I appreciate that.
But when you do watch when this movie comes out on VOD, or when it comes on Netflix or whatever, just fast forward to the 2 awesome scenes and then
skip the rest.
And then just skip the rest.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Watch the rest on 3 times speed.
Yeah. Okay, for my worst, going on the heels of taking the bullet so that you guys don't have to.
Sure.
Grade A trash from one of our favorite studios called Disney. I had the privilege, I think it's on Disney Plus now.
Great.
I had the privilege of seeing a little film called Snow White.
Oh.
Disney Snow White.
I'm sorry.
Snow White.
You watched that
I had
Gal Gadot piece of garbage?
I had to do it. And boys,
Snow White goes woke.
There's stuff that people talked about on the internet about this film.
Sure.
It's so much worse.
Ooh.
Great.
Ooh.
Gal Gadot. I don't know why she was casted. She's just bad. And her one song, is like
Tony, I don't know why she's been cast in any movie ever.
Nails on a chalkboard, man.
She looks good.
But that's it? She can't act.
How many actors exist in this world that have gotten famous for their terrible acting ability?
Yeah, well, she's been more in people's faces than I think others have.
Like, I literally just talked about Marky Mark 20, 30 minutes
But then
ago.
you also said he kills it in Boogie Nights.
He does kill it in Boogie Nights. Gal Gadot is great in Wonder Woman, the first one.
Absolutely
The
not.
first one, she's great. The second one, not so great.
No, she's terrible all the time.
I thought she was good in the first one.
She's horrid in this movie.
In Fast Five. She's decent in Fast Five.
Rachel Zegler, she does a half decent job.
That's because she's a great actress.
Yes.
For sure. Notwithstanding all the bullshit she said about this movie. If she just kept her mouth shut, I feel like this movie would have been a little bit better, but most of the stuff she said taints it. I just don't know why this movie exists. All the songs are flat as fuck. The Hi-Ho banger is the worst.
Sure.
The cleanup song was decent, but still doesn't hit the mark. Like, Snow White has these songs that literally pop off. At least that's what I remember, the animated movie. Those songs pop off the screen. You're like, your vibe, it's a vibe. You're vibing with the movie.
Sure.
This movie, there is no vibe. There's no chill. There's no reason for this movie to exist. The dwarves, I don't know why they chose Dopey to start to talk, because it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Dopey talks?
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense. The songs that they added give no gravitas to the film. I don't even know why the fuck they're there.
Sure.
Right? They should have just made a shot-for-shot remake, and it probably would have been 10 times better than whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
The whole white party at the end is as horrific as you think it is.
Sounds terrible.
I saw a clip of it. It looked pretty bad.
We got halfway through, and Melissa's like, do you want to stop? And I was like, no, because once I get through halfway through the movie, I got to get through it so I can log it on Letterboxd. That is my credo. So I did, and I was just so bored, and I just don't care. I didn't care. There is nothing to hold on to this movie. There's nothing to like about it. It's so bad, and it kind of sucks that they were they completely trashed the Tangled remake after this, right? And then friggin' Lilo and Stitch does gangbusters, and then all of a sudden, Hercules is back on the table, right? Which I still have. I have a little bit of hope for Hercules.
Sure.
The entire generation of kids who watched Lilo and Stitch as kids, and are adults now and taking their kids to go see it, didn't watch Snow White.
Yeah.
Don't have the same memories of Snow White.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does?
And
I do.
To your point, Tony, you're like, I don't know why they made this. How many more movies do they have that they can remake? There's not a lot left.
Yeah.
They're not going to remake Pocahontas.
No.
Yeah, they can't touch that. Well, they could if they did it right, but they would have to fundamentally fully change that movie, and Disney ain't going to do that.
They're not going to remake The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
They should.
That was a good one. I love that
They're
one.
not going to remake that movie. What's left? Oliver and Company?
The Rescuers.
The Rescuer? I think they did. Didn't they do The Rescuers? The Rescuers?
Fantasia.
Oh, yeah. Live action
I'm not
Fantasia.
going to do live action Fantasia. Saludos Amigos?
Three Caballeros.
There's not a lot left, Tony.
Yeah.
Robin
Good.
Hood?
Put it on
They
the
already
shelf.
Did they redo Robin Hood?
Oh, no. Ridley Scott did that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put it back on the shelf. We're done. Thanks. Thanks for
Sword
coming.
in the Stone?
Absolutely.
Fox and the Hound? The Black Cauldron? The Great
What
Mouse
was the-
Detective?
What was the one that sunk them? Was it
Black Cauldron?
not Black Cauldron. The second time that sunk them after the Renaissance. Was it Little Bear or something?
Oh, Brother Bear.
Brother Bear?
No, it wasn't Brother Bear. It was
No.
it was the cow one.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Home on the Range.
Home on the Range.
Home on the Range.
led by Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, great.
But anyways,
Yeah, they're going to remake Home on the Range, Tony?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Anyways, this movie sucked hard. I'm almost embarrassed to admit that I watched it, but I watched it because I needed to know.
That's
I needed
fair.
to know, and I know now. And the two of you do not need to watch this movie. So avoid it like the plague. And to all you listeners out there, if you haven't caught it yet, just don't. Watch the animated version; it's so much better. Or even watch those dumbass. What's the ones with Kristen Stewart?
Oh, Snow White and the Huntsman?
Yeah,
The Huntsman.
watch that.
Yeah.
I would rather watch that on repeat while being kicked in the nuts than never go back to this movie.
That's
It's got Kay Stu, Chris Hemsworth, and Charlize Theron.
Yeah. See?
it's a better movie.
That already
It's a better
sounds
movie.
like a better movie.
Yeah. Put Gal Gadot in the bin. Thanks.
Please. Let's just put her away.
Yeah.
To never come
We're
back.
for good. We're okay now.
We're
Thanks.
okay. Jimmy, close us out.
I actually don't have a worst anymore. You
No.
took it from me. Not you. By talking about 28 weeks in my 28 days. So
Oh, there you go.
we'll call that done.
You thought 28 weeks was worse?
Yep.
Really?
High worst.
High worst.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll give you
I
that.
liked it less
Idris
than
Elba.
days. That's fine.
Jeremy Renner.
That's fine.
Harold
It's-
Perrineau from Lost.
Oh my god. Yeah. And The Matrix.
And The Matrix.
Yeah, it was a real who's who, a real coterie of characters. Anyway, that's all good. Do you want to jump into what do you want to do? Do you want to do Screener or Shutter?
Let's do Shutter.
All right, let's get spooks.
Evil lurking deep inside, its darkness knows no limit. So listen closely if you dare. This is the Shudder Minute.
Monsieur,
All right.
Spooky.
For our
that was high and fast.
For our Shutter Minute, we have the new film that came out last week. It is called Push.
By Sapphire?
Push, Lady Lightning.
Yeah, pretty much. A good song.
Push Pop?
Guitar
Real
Hero, baby.
real simple premise. A realtor trying to sell a house, a very creepy house. A house where murder has happened.
Oh.
She tries to sell it. She's
Sure.
also pregnant.
Oh my.
She's alone in said house.
I get the push now. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's alone in said house.
Yeah.
A creepy guy comes and she has an open house. No one comes except for this real creepy man played
Sure.
by Raul Castillo.
I love Raul Castillo.
Yeah.
Raul Castillo?
And
That's fun.
you don't see the man's face for the first bit.
Uh-huh.
So you know where I'm going with this.
Uh-huh.
He turns into a predator and attacks her and inadvertently puts her into
Labor?
labor.
Nice. Does he have
Like
to
he-
deliver the baby?
Like he turns into the Predator?
No.
Like is he one
The
ugly
three
mother?
dots?
Is he like one ugly motherfucker?
No.
He takes off
And yeah,
Raul
that's the crux of the movie.
Castillo's
It's a cat and mouse movie.
While she's giving birth?
She goes into labor while this man is chasing her through the house.
How does that go for her?
Well, spoiler alert, she delivers the baby.
Yeah.
And shit gets a little weird.
The baby's Raul's son.
The baby is also a predator?
This movie was pretty simple premise. It delivers to everything you would expect from
Simple premise,
from a
but it's
movie.
left me with so many questions.
Exactly. But they won't be answered.
Oh.
Who's in it? But he is very good in it.
Baby
I
also
will.
a xenomorph?
No, David. Jesus fuck.
Jackal, right?
It's a jackal. Jackal. He is very good. The lead actress who plays the realtor Natalie, Alicia Sanz, she is also very good in the movie. I will spoil. There is one moment where she ends up delivering the baby and she ends up getting the upper hand on the guy, and he runs into her and she's holding the baby in her arms while holding a shotgun in the other. She delivers a one-liner that escapes me from what she said, but it was a badass one-liner, and shoots him directly in the chest, and she flies back with the shotgun and holding the baby at the same
Nice.
time. That is worth the price of admission.
Nice.
John Woo would be proud.
John Woo would definitely be proud of it. But yeah, it's nothing special. I could list you off like 5 to 10 movies that use the same cat and mouse premise,
Right.
and are definitely better than this one.
Did they also include her giving birth to a predator?
Yeah, like this movie's got something going for it.
It's definitely got something going for it, and it had some good moments. It's just it's more of the same.
Right.
The same shit being recycled.
Right. Okay.
And what
Fair
what I don't want to admit to, but it is your typical Shudder movie.
Oh,
right.
Sure. So is it a recommend? Like go watch it, or just kind of because of how typical it is?
It's typical. You can watch better.
Okay.
If you want to see that scene, watch the scene. It happens around the hour mark, I would say. It's short. It's about an hour and a half. So it happens around the hour mark. Go there, watch the scene, go home.
Well, all right. Fair enough.
Or switch on something better on Shudder.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I think that leads us right into a screener or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Der screener time.
It's screener time. The movie's not even out yet. You cannot watch it. We'll tell you if it's any good. Screener time.
So what is it?
We just got the one, right? Or do you have one
I
too?
have one too.
Oh, look at that.
So I'll go quickly because
Sure.
mine is pretty simple.
Simple premise?
Simple premise too.
Oh.
I have a little Canadian feature that came out on VOD at the end of June.
Nice.
I'm talking about a little film called Pins and Needles.
Oh, cool.
Again, real simple premise. Two people, they go on a drive. Where they're going doesn't really matter.
Sure.
He ends up there's a guy and a girl. The guy, she finds out that the guy is transporting somebody who he's made a deal with, deal in air quotes.
Sure.
He's a drug dealer.
Got it.
Doesn't matter for the plot. They're driving. Their tire blows. Tire blows in front of a house.
Oh.
The house houses some 2 interesting people. She goes off somewhere. Where she goes doesn't really matter. She's just away while the other guys are trying to fix the car. She sees from afar that the 2 guys are now met by the couple. The couple murdered them, and then they bring him into the house and they start harvesting their organs. And
Goddamn.
And she goes into the house and she is trapped, and it turns into a little cat and mouse game that she tries not to get killed.
Goddamn. So
I am going to be very gentle with this movie,
Okay.
only because it's a little bit of a conflict of interest for me. Because when I was looking at the credits at the end of the movie, I could list out the entire camera crew and the entire lighting and grip crew.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to be really gentle with this because those are my colleagues and friends.
Sure.
It looks good.
It's well lit.
It's definitely well lit. Dave's cousin? Would we say cousin? Or like cousin of cousin?
Cousin.
I guess she's more of an aunt.
Aunt. Her name is Kate Corbett. She is maniacal. She lets out a blood-curdling scream that, holy shit, would literally just break the windows. Like, I jumped 3 feet in the air when it happens. She is a fucking psychopath.
Fair.
And
It's really unsettling hearing this and watching her in movies like this, and then you have dinner with her, and you're like,
Oh.
salt of the earth.
Yeah.
She's just a wonderful individual, and then you watch her in movies like this, and you're like, ah.
she's absolutely fucking terrifying.
That checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, she hits all the marks. I wanted a little bit more from the lead. I think Kate steals the show a bit, only because like she has the juicier bits, and she's giving it. You can tell she's giving it her all, and she's just having fun with it.
Nice.
But
I saw her in the trailer, and she looked like she was squirrely.
There's one scene where you're just like, holy shit, this is Dave's aunt.
Wild.
But I ended up talking to one of the camera assistants on it, and he was telling me some stories about it, and it sounded like it was like a pretty wacky thing to film.
Oh, fun.
But the story itself, it's nothing you haven't seen before.
Got it.
Right? And the the motivations, everything, it's all recycled and everything. You know me, I don't like shitting on Canadian productions because these movies are made by people who put their heart and souls into the thing. And even something like this getting greenlit and getting distribution and everything is a victory in itself. So I don't want to shit on it.
Sure.
But it is the typical.
It doesn't do anything new.
It doesn't do anything new.
Yeah.
Right? So if you do get a chance to see it, it's worth it alone for Kate Corbett. She steals the show. She's the one to watch for sure.
Sure.
But other than that, just don't go in expecting anything new. It's your typical Canadian horror.
Fair enough.
We'll have her on the show eventually.
Yeah.
Nice. That'll be fun. Next.
I guess not one that's on VOD, but this one will be out in theaters by the time this episode hits. We're gonna go with Ari Aster's new opus, Eddington.
Eddington.
Yes, which, if you haven't been paying attention, it's literally a movie about a small town in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And how they're coping with the COVID crisis.
Cool.
At like the height of COVID, May 2020.
Cool. How does that go for you?
Much like every other Ari Aster film,
Yeah.
it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And very very icky, very horrific, made extra horrific by the fact that he's digging into wounds that you probably want to forget about.
That's what I was going to say, right? Like, you know, when I think back to like Hereditary or Midsommar, like it's not necessarily picking at a wound in particular for me. But this feels...
Or the short film where the dad's getting fucked by the son.
Yeah, again, not picking at a particular wound.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah.
Fuck. I went 35 years without knowing what that movie was about, and
It's not
now
even
you-
that
now
old.
you
It's only
need to
like 20
know.
years. It's less than 20 years old.
well,
now you
I
gotta
went.
watch it.
I went that far without knowing. What's
Now
it
you gotta
about?
watch
Like what's it called? There's something wrong with Kevin or something. No, that's something else. There's something wrong with the Johnsons.
Yes, it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Now
Well,
you can watch it.
No,
Now
I'm
you know
good.
what's
I'm
wrong.
good. Now I know what's wrong with them, and I don't need to watch it.
Now you know what's wrong with them.
But yeah, that's unsettling that it's that close to home, I guess.
It's literally the kind of movie where I could put on like the first 20 minutes or so when Quentin's a little older and be like, this is what life was like when you were born.
Wow.
Like it taps into some very uncomfortable stuff.
Sure.
And like it plays on like social media is a big thing
of
in this
course.
movie.
Yeah.
And like he's watching like a YouTube video and like the suggestions involve hydrochloroquine or whatever.
Yeah.
And just
The horse meds?
the horsemans. He's very much in tune. It's like a zeitgeist movie that really taps into what it was like.
Yeah.
Like it goes to some weird places, and I'm not sure I loved it or hated it. I'm just kind of just still in disbelief after it was over.
Yeah.
Like it's been over a week, and I'm still kind of in disbelief that this movie exists.
All right.
That I was just like, what the hell?
All right.
But it's just, it taps into some real horrific stuff that's just very real world and very
Right.
unsettling. And you're like, it's supposed to be satire, but it's horrific. You're just like, I don't like what you're getting
Damn.
at. I don't like reliving this. I
Yeah.
don't like reliving. I don't like playing out an entire scene where somebody's yelling at another person to put a mask on. I
Yeah.
don't need to relive this.
Yeah.
I lived through that. I don't
That's,
need to see that again.
That's tough. That's a different kind of horror, I guess.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's
Yeah.
more of like, well, I love using the word visceral, so visceral, but it's nothing like Midsummer.
No.
Or
It doesn't sound like it.
like Hereditary.
Yeah. I never saw his other one.
Neither have I. Neither have
I have.
Tony
Oh,
has.
yeah, Tony did. That's right.
It's unsettling, is it not?
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Yeah. I
Just
gotta,
I
remember,
wanted
it was
to-
in my top 10. So
I
that should
wanted
say
to
something.
rewatch. I wanted to rewatch it before we got here, but it didn't have 3 hours for Mr. Astor this time.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I will make time for Mr. Astor.
gotta find a
watch
way
that.
to. And they've been pushing Eddington hard
It's
on the
it's kind of like,
reels.
it's an interesting film. It's an interesting film. Joaquin is great.
Oh, good.
Joaquin is great. Pedro Pascal is very good. Emma Stone's barely in it. She's just kind of there on the side. And
I'm enjoying that Emma Stone's just doing weird shit right now.
Man, she's won 2 Oscars and she's just throwing her weight around weird shit.
Yeah, I love it.
She's like, good for her.
Yeah.
Good for
Yorgos
her.
is Muse over there.
Her new one looks nutty.
Yeah.
And then what's his dick shows up? Elvis. What's his fucking name?
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler shows up and he's just
And is he still Elvis?
is weird. His whole like cult thing is just strange. And that's why I think I don't love it or hate it, because it's 2.5 hours, but it goes in like certain directions where you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
What is this? And then you go back and it's like tapping right in, because it also gets into God, why do I forget his name? Kneeled on his neck.
Kneeled on his... Oh, George Floyd?
George Floyd. It gets into that too.
Yike.
That's why when I was like May 2020,
fucking movie.
it gets into that too. And that's why I said it's very...
I feel
it's
weird
a very,
about getting it from kneeled on his neck, but all right, anyway, yeah.
It's very... Well, you knew exactly what I was talking about, right? I forgot his name, but I remember... Yeah. I remember the video.
Yeah.
I remember his face.
Yep.
I remember what happened.
Absolutely.
I just forgot his name. But it gets into that as well.
Sure.
And it goes in a weird direction with that too. It goes in weird directions, but it's a zeitgeist movie and it's worth watching just for how fucking outrageous and ridiculous and how uncomfortable it is. Because it's still a well-made movie.
Sure.
Joaquin is still fucking Joaquin.
Yeah.
But I
want to check it out.
I can see why this movie is inherently controversial and inherently that people are going to be very upset about it.
Yeah, I won't be seeing it in theaters.
And
oh, come on!
No, I can't.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna hit up a friend of the podcast, Matt Layden, and see if I can coordinate a screening with him. But not tell him. Just show up at the same time on the same day.
It's a hell of a watch. It's a hell of a watch. A hell of a swing. I admire Ari Aster just for taking a fucking wild swing and doing something different.
I feel like every movie has been a swing. Yeah.
Right? Like
to some success, to some maybe not, but
no, I would even say like
Eggers stays in the same realm.
Yeah.
Like Aster is all over the map.
No, but I wouldn't even say that it's not to success. Like all of his movies are bangers. They all have like their own like cult following. Like to me, to me, Hereditary obviously takes the cake. But there's a lot of people that love Midsommar, right?
I love Midsommar,
and right, and I feel like not enough people saw Beau is Afraid to really appreciate it. And I feel like that movie will come with time. But he makes these wild swings and he's playing in different sandboxes.
Sure.
You can't even put him in a genre because he's hitting all these different marks and
uncomfortable cinema.
There you go.
That's his genre.
Right? Yeah. And fuck man, he's one to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to try to watch Beau is Afraid, I think, before I go see Eddington, just to get it off the list, because it's been gnawing away from me.
I want to see it.
To your point, 3 hours is a commitment. It's you got to really set some time.
You got to set some time for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eddington. I'm still undecided on it, but it's worth seeing.
Sure,
it's worth seeing. Yeah. It's worth being in the part of the conversation when this movie comes out this week, and it's going to be. So I should rush out
to the theaters to go see it?
I don't know if you need to... You just need to see it.
All right.
To be involved with the conversation.
Who's the distributor?
Joe Mama.
I'm sorry.
In Canada, it is VBS Films. In the States, it is A24.
Okay, so we'll probably see it on VOD probably 90 days.
Yeah. That's too many days, Tony.
That's too many days.
Too many goddamn days.
It's on at the Playhouse. You guys go see it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is at the Playhouse.
That might change things.
Yeah. The Playhouse is also showing something else recently that I just saw them post about. Oh,
they're showing Sorry Baby at the end of the month, which is quite good.
They are.
I will. I can talk about that next time. But yeah, I'm trying to. articulate it, and I'm glad I don't have to write a review of it, because I would find it very difficult to articulate this movie because it's about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it hits you. It definitely, at the end of the movie, I was hit like a stack of bricks. Like, it's audacious. Like, there's a reason why people were like fucking in love with it or fucking hated it at Cannes.
Yeah.
Like, there's a very distinct.
But I think that's his bread and butter, right? Where it's like you're either gonna really, really like it or you're gonna really, really hate it. There's no one who's ever lukewarm on Ari Aster.
It was Clue that I was thinking about. They're playing that this week.
Oh, nice.
19th and 21st.
Nice.
I like Clue.
Nice. I've never seen it. I have it on 4K.
Great.
I have it on 4K.
You should watch it.
It's a great one. I like that one.
But yeah, that's Eddington. So
Amazing.
Buckle up. Definitely
Buckle
wear a
the
seatbelt for that one,
fuck
because
up,
that
yeah.
one needs a buckle up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So shall we get into our main event?
Yes.
Absolutely.
The hey, Tony. Look over there. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
I love Tony wearing the Superman shirt.
I appreciate it.
I
as
did it
well.
on purpose. I wore a
You know what?
wore a Superman shirt when I went to.
We're
I
all
did
wearing
too.
some variation of a movie shirt tonight, and
It's
I'm okay
true.
with that. We got a
It's
Captain
true.
America, we got a Superman, and I got
Halloween,
Halloween, baby.
Love that shirt.
The best free shirt.
Oh, it's such a
It
good
fits
shirt.
so well, and
It's a
it's
good
never
one.
shrunk. It's great.
It's a good shirt.
It's a banger of a shirt.
It's a good shirt.
Anyway, Superman, the Jimmy Gunn experience,
The Jimmy
the
Gunn.
2025
experience.
Superman.
Tony, you've been watching Superman movies.
Yeah, I've noticed. What's how's that been going for
How
you,
has
homie?
that been going for you?
So
Before we get into
How was
the
the
new
Donner
Superman,
cut?
So the Donner cut doesn't hit as well as it did back then. Let me preface by saying my Superman, because I do love Superman. I don't love him as much as Batman because Batman is Batman, but I do love Superman.
Sure.
Superman's a pussy.
Superman is not a pussy. Okay, Superman is fucking dope. Fuck you, Dave. Just because he doesn't kill.
die in front of him.
It's true, he does.
Mr. Goody Good. Yeah.
He's a little goody good. It's fine. It's fine. My Superman is Tim Daly from the animated series.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
My Lex
I can respect
my
that.
Lex Luthor is Clancy Brown, also
love
from the
Oh,
animated
from the
series.
I do love
series,
Clancy
yeah.
Brown.
So that I need to preface by saying that because like in every variation that I've seen, they have not got Lex Luthor down.
Sure.
Lex Luthor, and I was actually watching the Batman Superman animated movie before this podcast, and Melissa hit the nail on the head where like Lex Luthor shouldn't be a white guy. He should be like in the animated series. He's not white. He's like almost like a mulatto kind of guy, right? And that's why
Clancy Brown's not mulatto.
I know he's not mulatto. But if you just
fine.
in Harley Quinn, Giancarlo Esposito plays Lex Luthor, and he completely knocks it out of the fucking park.
Sure.
And the reason why I'm saying this is, there's just been all these kinds of variations, and they're all different in their way. I really liked the first one, the one from 1978. Christopher Reeves, like I had a shit-eating grin on my face the entire movie.
Sure.
That movie is almost near perfect. It is a little cheesy. It is like very.
It's the 70s.
It's very tee-hee, and then all of a sudden Lex Luthor wants to just wipe California off the face of the planet.
Sure.
That's a little weird. That's a little weird. And then you got Superman, who's literally like spins around the world to like
to
rewind
turn
time
back,
and then they do it again in the fucking Donner cut, and that's why I don't like the Donner cut, because they recycle the thing. And then you get Superman Returns, and everyone is so violently miscasted in that movie. Like Brandon Roth, like nah, he has the look of Superman, but he sucks as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And then you got Kate Bosworth as Lois Lane, which is absolutely awful. You got James Marsden, because James Marsden was the it guy back then.
He was.
Still is, but you know what? He's not even there. I don't even know what Kevin Spacey's doing as Lex Luthor, because like he is so
exists.
awful.
We should have just put a Kevin Spacey trigger warning.
It's fine. Jump scare.
Oh, and let me also point out that Cal Penn is one of his henchmen in that movie.
I remember that.
But Parker Posey is doing her best as his squeeze, basically, because she's doing a play on the woman who played in the original. And it's almost like the same performance. She does well. Honestly, if you're going to watch Superman Returns, Parker Posey is the only reason to watch that movie.
Well, it's supposed to be a sequel to Superman 2, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, it just sucks. I remember liking that movie when it came out, and I was just so horrifically bored. I was like, why does this movie exist? This movie fucking sucks. There's nothing to like about that movie.
There's a reason why they didn't make any other Superman movies for a while.
Exactly, right? And then that was my fucking introduction. That was one of my introductions to Superman, because I hadn't seen it was a long time before I saw the Christopher Reeve movies, and I only had that Superman to go off.
Yeah. Christopher Reeve.
And then you get into Man of Steel, and Man of Steel, I don't know where you guys land on Man of Steel, but Man of Steel absolutely fucks. Like, that movie fucking is so
fucking badass.
Awesome. Like, the scene on Krypton at the beginning, like, just even Russell Crowe as Jor-El, like, I did not think that would work, but he is so awesome.
Yeah.
And
Jor-El.
Are you just going to sit there and fucking correct me, or are you going to listen to what I'm saying?
Mr. DC over here.
Yeah, I know, Mr. DC. But like, you take the misfire that was Superman Returns, and then you go into Man of Steel, and I think the only reason why Man of Steel is as good as it is because it has Christopher Nolan's influence all fucking over it.
Yeah.
It is very much a Zack Snyder movie, but there is definitely some Nolan-isms sprinkled throughout that entire fucking movie.
Oh yeah, they were trying to recapture everything that happened with
Dark Knight. With Dark Knight, yeah. But you get like Henry Cavill as Superman, Michael Shannon as Zod, Amy Adams as Lois Lane. You got Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White.
Yeah,
like it's delivering, and it's getting back to the way the 70s version was, but it's just very much darker.
Sure.
And like, rewatching all the Supermans, they're all different variations. They're all radically different. They're not all the same.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate.
Sure.
And even going into James Gunn's Superman.
Oh, so we can talk about that now?
Now we can talk about that. And it's another fresh take.
Yeah.
Right? And what you get with all the other ones is you get the same stuff, like Clark as a kid, like this, like that, right?
Yeah, there's story beats.
There's story beats in it, and I like how they do it in Man of Steel, because like you get those moments as he's a kid, and you see like that,
a lot of Kevin Costner,
right? A lot of Kevin Costner, and again, that's another reason why friggin' Man of Steel works, because Kevin fucking Costner, right? And Diane Lane,
except for that goofy tornado scene.
The goofy tornado scene, we can forgive.
It's so good.
But I liked in Man of Steel that, like, you know, it's all about like him being like, he's not ready yet. They're not ready yet.
Yeah.
They're not ready yet. And it's like kind of like trying to find, okay, Dave's literally having his hand at the table. He's literally trying to find his moment.
Sure.
Right. And I like and then moving into James Gunn, they completely say, fuck all that. Right. And it's like, he's already Superman. He's already in it. And we're fucking put right into the action.
Yeah. I appreciate it, much like sort of a Batman fatigue of how many fucking times do I need to see someone's parents die. It's similar with Superman. It's like I know the story by now.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't need him. We don't need him crashing down on Kansas. We get it.
We know. We get it. We know. It's fine. So I love the fact that this was just like, it started
threw
off
you
with
in the middle of it.
Yeah, threw you in the fucking middle. Like, he's Superman. He's getting his fucking ass kicked. And we'll pick up the story from there and see where the fuck this goes. But like, it's a well-established world. It's a well-established universe. He's got his Fortress of Solitude already established out in fucking Antarctica. I think it's Antarctica.
It's Antarctica.
Yeah, and he's got a major problem to solve. But also, all these other metahumans exist. Like, everyone's there. Nothing is like treated as like, look who's entering stage right. Like, like, it's just like, yeah, no, this is the world that he lives in. Even I think, and
there's a bit at the end that's kind of like that.
A little, but I think one of the most perfect encapsulations of that is that moment sort of after he's like real downtrodden. He's sitting in his high-rise apartment and Lois is there and like the glass is open because he's Superman. He could flatten it out, which also good job hiding that, bud. He's just sitting in the chair and she's like, "Do you have to help with that?" God, no, it's just an interdimensional being. They got it. It's fine. And they just keep going on with the conversation. Well, this giant holographic weird phasing in battle is happening behind. And I'm like, this is great. Like, fuck it. Like, he doesn't have to answer to every single problem that arises. So, I don't know. I loved the way that they handled the world building in this. That it was just like, it's established. Pick it up. But you never felt like you were out of touch with what was happening. You never really felt lost. You could easily pick up what was going on. Yeah,
all of that's all fair. It's all fair. I do admire that they adjusted it for that, and the references to the Justice League or the Justice Gang, and like all like the bigger references were kind of more subtle.
Yeah, or jokes that they didn't stop the movie.
Yeah, to introduce all the characters in the middle of one movie.
Exactly.
I like that they threw you right into it. Yeah. That we didn't have to replay certain things, replay the hits. I think why I gravitated towards Man of Steel was that they made him more human in that movie. He feels more human and more conflicted in that movie. And I think that's why I've always gravitated towards that. And why I didn't really give a shit about Superman prior to Man of Steel. And I'm like, yeah, all right, I get it.
Sure.
And then I was disappointed with what came afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
But then this is more like, gee whiz, Lois, golly type thing. Like he's wholesome and he is just more just family friendly. And I think I'm not going to say it's to the detriment of the film because it's the antithesis of Man of Steel. Because Man of Steel is fucking dark.
Yeah, it's bleak.
Yeah, this movie's bright. Yeah. This movie's wacky. And it's more, I was pleased with it in that I can take Quentin to see it and he'll enjoy it and it's not too violent and it's not too bleak.
Sure.
And it's not too like down in the dumps type thing. He can't watch a Batman movie.
Yeah.
But he can watch this and he'll be entertained by it and I won't feel bad for like the zaniness of it.
Yeah.
But I guess I just like the dark stuff better.
I'm
not going to hold it against the movie, but I just think I like the dark stuff better because I just think I'm more of a dark and brooding kind of guy.
You're emo. You're an emo kid.
But like I've heard that complaint from a few other people too. That it was like, oh, he's such a goody. Like he's just like they hate him as a character in this, and I'm like, but they kind of deal with that. Like he's been fed a lie.
Yes, I do like that
the entire time. Like, of course he's a goody. That's all he knows. Like he's established as Superman, but he's also not like the most experienced Superman. It's still very early on in his career as Superman. Like he's only like, what was it, 3 years ago? I think it said that's like when he revealed himself to the world or whatever it was. And then 3 days ago, and 3 hours, whatever. But it was like
3 hours, 3 minutes.
Yeah, but like 3 years ago was when he revealed himself as Superman to the world, and it's like, okay, so he's early on in this. All he knows is this one recording that he's been hearing over and over again about how he's, just here to save the world, sort of thing. And to his credit, the way that the plot kind of functions in this movie, on a surface, yes, it works for families and kids of all ages. But when you delve into like, yeah, it is a fucked up little thing that he just did, where he just like ended a conflict in another part of the world. How do you reckon that? Like, it's a decent plot kickoff point of, yes, you're here to save the world, but what part of it is, like, he's got that full mentality. He's like, people are going to die. Like, that's the end of the story. Like, I can't let a single person die.
I think that I would have been more interested. I think I would have liked it more if it dived deeper into that.
I agree. I agree. It did stay very surface level because, again, I think it's trying to appeal to a very wide audience.
Yeah, it stays very surface level and it doesn't dig into the deeper stuff. Like, I think that would, like, that's more like the Man of Steel, like, that's entirely what kicks off Batman versus Superman.
Grandma's tea or whatever the fuck.
Right? Like, that's the entire plot of why Batman and Superman even exists is because of the devastation and letting people die.
Yeah.
And then this fucking does that stupid thing where they all evacuate. Somehow the entirety of Metropolis evacuated. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody's okay. This is just old hat. This is nothing. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
it's all in answer to fucking the ending of Man of Steel.
I do appreciate some of that though, because sometimes you see these things, you're like, you've had a Superman for ages, and you've had so many of these mass disasters. I even think I have the same criticism like the MCU and fucking New York City. Like, how many fucking mass disasters do you have to go through before you come up with a decent amount of ways of warning systems to get the people the fuck out of the city? Like, at least in this one, they're like, yep. They were like, whatever it was, again, like 30 years or whatever it was, 40 to 100 years, whenever metahumans started showing up or whatever. The Metropolis has figured out a pretty good way to be like, this shit happens pretty fucking often.
It's like Japan with Godzilla. It's like they just start rattling the horn.
Let's go.
And it's like, let's go. He's here. Let's go.
He's back. And like, we got an interdimensional fucking being. Again, back to the interdimensional being shit. Like, it's pretty fucking, seems like it's old hat for Metropolis at this point. I think they've like figured out how to deal with these mass events a little bit. But I agree, it's also very much like, okay, direct response to Man of Steel.
Like, I feel like Man of Steel was just like this pivotal moment in comic book film history, where they're just like, people like it or they fucking hate it, and they've had to answer for it ever since.
Yeah. Well, and I don't want to belabor the point because I do want to talk about this Superman more. But Man of Steel also set things down a path that was almost irrecoverable. Like, this everything was so, like, the biggest complaint of the following Snyder movies of any kind was just like, oh fuck, this is so fucking bleak. Like, Jesus Christ, no one needs this depressing ass shit. Like,
but again, this movie is the
exact.
Well, it's bringing it back to the Donner days, right? Because I watched the Donner ones before I watched this one, and it's very much a callback to that. And you even hear the score.
They
the callback to the score, right?
Yeah.
And like, fuck, man, in the Donner in the first one, like, literally like goosebumps every time that score happens, because like it's such a cheerful, it's such a hopeful, like, it's like the fact that it didn't win best score that year.
Deer Hunter, man. I think it was
it wasn't Deer Hunter. It was Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
That's an interesting.
That's a choice.
I'm fairly fact check me, but I'm fairly certain it was Midnight Express that won over Superman. And
how many fucking Oscars does John Williams need?
All of them, obviously. So it was more bright and hopeful, right?
Absolutely.
And like even in the Donner ones where you got Reeve and Margot Kidder, like the chemistry between them is like so electric, right? And they're channeling that with Rachel Brosnahan and David. What's his last name?
Coruscant. It's not Coruscant.
Either way, the two of them are channeling Reeve and Kidder.
Absolutely.
Right? And you see those
Corin Sweat.
And you see those comparisons. You see how much Gunn was a fan of the Donner movies, because you see the Donner influence all over this movie, from the brightness to the bright colors to the music to the banter and the wittiness, right? I do appreciate Nicholas Hoult not being as maniacal as Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman was a little bit almost too cartoony, right? Whereas he is more Nicholas Hoult is more grounded in reality.
Fact check.
Midnight Express. Giorgio Moroder.
Giorgio Moroder one?
I thought I fucked that one up.
Never mind. Giorgio deserves
that. Fucking Ennio Morricone was nominated that year too.
What a banger.
That's a hell of a year.
back to Lex Luthor, actually, because I didn't
And then-
want to
and this
kinda
is
talk
what-
about
He's not
and-
maniacal, but he's putting his fucking ex-girlfriends in a fucking alternate universe.
Well, yeah, he's a little damaged, and this is what I wanted. Now that we're on the Lex Luthor, this is what I wanted to get into the conversation when I was bringing up Lex Luthor. But say what you got to say.
No.
before.
That's what I wanted to get you to. Is just so talk to me about this Lex Luthor versus, because you have an opinion of who Lex Luthor should be or should be played by. What was your thoughts on Nicholas Holt's take?
I didn't really like it because to me, Lex Luthor isn't this like skinny, tall man. Like Lex Luthor is this big, brawn, husky, mountain of a man. Because if you see him in the animated series, if you see him in anything animated, he's a bear.
Sure.
And I think that they haven't gotten to the point where they've done Luthor right, because like don't get me started on fucking Jesse Eisenberg, because he is almost on like Spacey level of bad. But Holt has moments where you can really see the Luthor, because Luthor is like a psychopath, but he's a calculated psychopath, right?
Yeah.
The part with the pistol.
The Russian roulette.
Yeah. Like that scene, I think, is the best Luthor scene, because you really see who Luthor really is in that scene, where he's like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like he's out for something and he's going to do whatever he can to get it.
I thought Holtz Luthor's sort of motivations were probably like the most grounded in reality. Like he's just
straight up hatred.
It's an envy. It's envy.
It's envy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's envy straight up and down. But he's a technocrat billionaire.
Yeah, and that's
what
Luthor is in the comics, right?
Yeah, but it's the most approachable, I think, at least in today's world as well.
Yeah.
Like that is something you could easily see in your backyard. You could see someone going down that path of just pure, unadulterated hate and envy. And using every dollar of your resources to annihilate this person so that you can be top dog of the world. That's clearly all he wanted. Like it was nothing more complicated than that.
I thought it was a stroke of genius to have Nicholas Holt play Luthor, because he tried out for Superman and lost.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
on another level.
On another level, it's the guy who tried out for Superman, lost, and became Luthor. Like I think that
it feeds into his character.
Into the character. It feeds into his performance.
Yeah.
His envy and his hatred and his jealousy of Superman. I think it feeds into that performance. And so that's great.
And I don't want to take away from your vision of what the physicality of Lex Luthor is. And I agree that probably no one's really approached it, but at a performance level, I don't know. I had no issues. I thoroughly enjoyed Nicholas Holt, well more than I've ever enjoyed fucking Jesse Eisenberg. That's for damn sure. But
yeah, well, I like Jesse Eisenberg the first time I saw that movie. The second time, not so much. I didn't like the ending of Nicholas, where Nicholas Holt ends up. Like that end little bit with Nicholas Holt, didn't like that. But everything up to that, I did enjoy, and I do agree with you that his Russian roulette scene, that's
aces.
A very good scene.
I'm hopeful that he, like, I'm curious to see where they take Superman from here, right? Because there's so many places that she can go. I like that this movie focused on Superman and Lex Luthor. Yeah. Going back to the bread and butter and not going with another doing like Zod again because Zod's been overdone. Yep. Or even bringing in like a completely new one. I'm curious to see if they ever bring in because I know they're bringing in Lobo. I'm curious if they ever bring in Brainiac, because Brainiac was like is a fucking hell of a villain. But yeah, there's...
Well, they reference Bizarro Superman.
Yeah. That's a movie you guys should watch. You should watch fucking Superman 4, Quest for Peace.
I don't want to.
No thanks.
I don't want to.
That's the Bizarro Superman one, right? Or is it the third one?
The third one has Richard Pryor in it.
So
I think it has something to do with the UN or something, the fourth one.
Of course.
I don't know. I think you're right.
This one... there's stuff to like about it, but there's stuff to also not like about it. There's hits and there's some misses. For me, you guys are going on about the humor and the the wittiness and everything. I hated the fucking Justice Gang. I think they're completely useless. I didn't like Mr. Terrific at all.
Hard disagree.
I know.
Hard.
I totally get it, and I know.
I don't think he's the best part of the movie, like everyone else was saying. But I did.
I don't think he is either. But I thought he was good in his role.
I didn't really like him, and Fillion's Fillion. Like, you can't. I'm curious to see what his show is going to be. But I think there was a little bit too much.
I think he was less. I was expecting him to be goofier.
He was toned down.
He was a little toned down.
A lot toned down. Than I thought he'd be.
Also, just talking about Fillion because he's a James Gunnism. I do like that James Gunn found a way to get a little bit of body horror into this movie, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate that James Gunn does exactly what James Gunn is always going to do. All of his coterie of fucking actors are in this movie. Every single one of them. He always finds a way to just be James Gunn every time.
I feel like this movie would be better on a second watch now that I know what to expect. But there were certain things that just really bothered me. I feel like anytime the movie tried to get a little bit dramatic, they completely undercut it by putting humor in there. You were talking about the scene.
But that's a James Gunn thing.
I know that's a James Gunn thing, and he needs to get past that.
He has gotten past
I know, I understand. But
like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is very dramatic.
Oh, for sure. And I'm curious. And like I said, I am... I'm serious when I say I'm curious to see where they take Superman from here.
And I was going to say, because this felt more Guardians 1 than Guardians 3, and that's fine because it's the first. It's the first
one, right?
It's the most approachable. Then you could reel them in.
But you're talking about the apartment scene. And I think that's one of the best scenes in the movie, and they completely ruin it by making a joke. Like, it's like this it's just the tender scene where he's literally breaking down to Lois, and then all of a sudden you laugh, and it's just like, well, fuck, and you've completely ruined that moment by putting a joke in. And there was like certain other moments where it was like they're about to get to a dramatic tension, and then joke, and then. There's too much.
But it's supposed to be lighter. That's the whole point of the movie was it's lighter.
I understand that.
And it's supposed like.
But you don't need to. You don't need to do it every single time.
I agree.
Do it like 1 or 2, 3, 4 times. Don't do it 6 or 7, 8,000 times.
I
right?
agree with you, but I also think that this movie is. James said it. Right, it's supposed to appeal to a mass audience, and they're trying to get the taste of Man of Steel out of your mouth, and they're also trying to get us away from Nolan.
Yeah.
It's trying to get you out of whatever the DCEU was, right?
Yeah,
like, it is trying to wipe
give a
that
new
slate completely
new
clean,
trajectory.
Fuck everything that came before. None of that shit matters.
I totally get
Let's try this again. Like, let's try to do this in a little bit more of a sustainable and fun and less fucking depressing way.
Totally get it.
Like, it's definitely like that, and it's not edgy.
Yeah,
it does not feel edgy. Like, it's Jimmy Gunn, but it's not edgy.
Yeah, but it is severely Jimmy Gunn. Like the way that this movie is shot, it's unmistakably James Gunn.
It's very much a James Gunn film. It's just not an edgy James Gunn film. Like, he definitely feels like he's kind of playing to the kiddies.
He's playing the hits.
He's playing the hits. Like, it's an enjoyable film.
Absolutely.
It's family friendly. It is very much they're trying to get rid of DCEU. They're trying to just wipe it. And they're trying to come up with this new stuff. And I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if we actually needed the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang is only there to kind of show the meta-humans, but also show that what James was saying, where like Superman can't do it all.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the only reason they're in this movie type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how I feel about the movie getting into Israel-Palestine or not. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's all surface level, but if you dig a little deeper, it's like, it's very clearly like that's what they're getting at.
Yeah. It's dealing with a lot of topics on a deeper level that it's not really addressing, but like it's dealing with the entireness of like otherness and immigrant status and alien status and who should be around, who shouldn't, like the severity at which, you know, Metropolis
they go out of their way. They go out of their way to not outright call him an alien,
right? Multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's something, but I
And then they play into social media hysteria and conspiracies.
Oh
and
god,
Yeah.
the fucking troll farm,
The troll farm,
in the
yeah.
Pocket Universe, excellent. No notes.
But what was it? Shit something. Shit man. It's had something
super
to do.
shit.
Super shit.
Super
Super
shit.
shit.
Super shit.
Hashtag super shit.
I was like super shit. He hates it so much.
There's a. It goes out of its way to have these darker things, but it doesn't get into them.
Yeah. And
And I don't know if it's a fault of the movie or if it's just trying so hard to just play into being like Donner
It's very much
and make it more uplifting.
yeah.
And literally it's, I keep going, I've said it already more than once, it's the antithesis of Man of Steel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's on purpose.
Yeah. It's what Superman is in 2025.
Yep.
Right? Like it's very much playing to the times, I would say. But don't get me wrong. I still enjoyed it. There was a lot to enjoy about this movie. But I was kind of more on the fence about it.
Okay.
Right? I feel like a second watch is due. I'm excited to see it again. Don't get me wrong. There were some scenes where I was just like, yeah, man, this is fucking awesome.
Sure.
And seeing it in a packed house, like I can't remember the last time I was at Mountain and it was packed.
Oh yeah, man.
Right? Like it was opening fucking night. Everyone was in their Superman t-shirts. Like I was getting comments from people being like, "Yeah, man, Superman." I was like, "Yes, like this is what cinema is. This is what going to the movies is, man. People are fucking excited. Everyone is like, amped."
Yep.
And it was a great fucking crowd.
I
couldn't complain.
I had a completely similar experience. I did the Limax over at Ancaster on the Thursday night. Packed, not a seat left. Full house.
Yeah.
And a great crowd. Wonderful to watch with. And it felt cool to like be in a packed theater again.
It just felt nice to be in the theater opening night.
Yeah.
And
honestly, like I went by myself, so there was a seat beside me, and by the time I got there, someone had booked that seat and bought it and was sitting beside me. So I was just sitting with some rando.
Yeah.
And but the IMAX blew me away. Most of that movie is shot
Most
formatted
of it's
in IMAX. It's great.
IMAX.
Yeah.
And the sound was fucking incredible. Like it was loud, so it didn't really even matter if someone was talking around me. I wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah.
I didn't love how the zoom in on the face when he's flying. I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
It looked weird in the trailers. It still looks weird.
They do that. They do something similar in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as goofy looking only because it's significantly darker in Man of Steel, whereas this is bright and it's like uplifting.
Yeah.
And he's smiling.
And he's smiling and he's happy and he's not brooding like Cavill.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I walked out of there just like, fuck yeah, that was fun. Like I'm not saying that like, again, it's not Schindler's fucking List, but it's
we keep using this Schindler's List comparison. Like
it's not meant to be.
It's good for what it is, but there are caveats, and I'm interested to see how Quentin takes it, and I'm interested to watch it again. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it.
I really liked it. I had a fun time watching it. I never once did I like look at my watch to see what time it was.
It's well paced.
It's well paced. It's well shot. It's well acted. I had a great time. I honestly was just like, fuck yeah, this was a lot of fun coming out of that. And I might be a weirdly dissenting opinion from others because I've heard a lot of people just don't like this. Hardcore DC fans don't love this.
Well, I also
don't give a fuck because it's a lot of fun.
I think DC fans need to get the fuck off.
I think there's also a whole
Yeah.
The whole Snyder of it all and online fucking troll farming and all that bullshit. Like, this movie was always going to be kind of people were going to love it or hate it.
Yeah. But I honestly did, and I would love to see it again. I'm looking forward to watching it again. I would recommend going out and seeing it if you can.
It
It's
needed
a lot of fun.
It needed more Perry White.
I was literally about to say we forgot to talk about Wendell Pierce because he like
not much
chews
to
up,
talk about.
He chews up every fucking
It needed
scene.
so much more of him.
Oh, and him saying "Don't call me," stop calling me Chief. Like that's a callback to the first one. I fucking loved every time he said it. Plus, we didn't talk about Skyler. Skyler is fucking awesome.
He's very good.
as Jimmy. As Jimmy,
He's very good.
he's so
he's
good.
a lot of fun in this.
Jimmy
so
who
fun.
crushes pussy.
Yeah, Jimmy crushes
absolutely. He
pussy.
pulls. That man pulls.
But like the casting was so well done.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
What was that doofus from SNL doing there?
Oh
You
yeah,
need to get rid of him.
Beck Bennett. Yeah.
Man.
But he was so good. He was so good.
Fuck off.
He had a cat.
What about Crypto?
Crypto, he was decent.
Apparently, dog adoptions have gone up by about 500%.
That makes
of
sense.
Crypto.
Good.
So good for Crypto.
Good for
Yeah.
Crypto for sure.
I enjoyed Crypto. I didn't like whatever they did at the end. That felt like a weird bit of nonsense. to
Yeah,
bring
that end was-
And I was like,
yeah.
why?
Dumb.
This is unnecessary. Unnecessary. And then to throw in the mid credit, and I was like, okay, so what is it? Like, pick a fucking lane.
Yeah, it was funny. Little bit of spoiler. Whatever happens to Crypto, when it happened, Melissa turned to me. She's like, "You told me nothing happens to the fucking dog."
Nothing's gonna happen to the dog.
I was like, Mel, nothing's gonna happen to the fucking dog. The dog is an important part of this goddamn movie. Nothing is going to happen to the dog.
Yeah.
I was telling Tony I was shocked to find out that the mocap was not done by Sean Gunn. That it was like an 8-year-old kid did mocap for Crypto and not Sean Gunn.
Yeah.
I was the only one in the theater, but I laughed out loud when Sean Gunn.
Yeah,
Sean Gunn's
absolutely.
cameo.
Absolutely. That's what I said. Like, they got literally every single one of his fucking coterie of people to either be a voice or...
his wife didn't show up, did she?
Was she a voice? She might have been.
She might have been a voice.
They got John Cena to show up.
Yeah, it's true. They did.
Oh, fucking Bradley Cooper as
Yeah. Didn't see anything.
Jor-El.
Yeah. Bradley
That
Cooper is Jor-El.
laughed out loud.
Great.
I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like,
Yeah.
of course he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like the scene with Pa Kent in the
Oh, yeah.
outside.
In the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was a beautiful scene.
Also, they didn't kill Paul Kent,
Nope.
Yeah.
right? Which I loved.
Yeah.
Always
I don't think
every
I don't think he's supposed to die.
but like every iteration of Superman, it's only his mom that's around. And I
That's
was just
true.
like, fuck, man, finally we get something fresh. And like that's what I'll give to Jimmy
Yeah.
Gunn. Like he literally did something fresh.
Yep.
It's a fresh take on Superman. Like it or hate it, it's still radically different than all the other Superman movies that have come before it.
Yeah.
And I do mean what I say, where I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Absolutely.
I just hope it focuses on Superman and just keeps the justice stuff.
Yeah.
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 Because that was the whole problem. Like Man of Steel was so fucking good, and then it just completely ruins it because they started chasing Marvel. Right? Like if they just like stayed on the trajectory and just gave us fucking Superman movie after, and just because like he does have a very amazing rogue gallery. Like he has villains that have not been tapped into, and like it'd be exciting to finally see some of these guys on the fucking big screen.
Sure. Well, I hope with the success of that's what they get, because really this is just a Superman vehicle. It's not a team setup movie. It's
And that's another thing. It didn't try to set up anything else. It was just
even the mid credits and post credits.
Yeah.
It was just there's two of them. They're not
reference things.
It referenced things, but it wasn't a blatant like setting this up. It's not like Marvel where Marvel puts in certain scenes just to fucking
Nick Fury didn't show up. We're getting the gang together
to like ruffle the timeline.
I understand what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there were very
There's always going to be
blatant
fucking
references.
stupid references that all the fanboys will be like, "Oh, look, this is what they're going to do."
there were very blatant like the sign on the exit to out of Metropolis has Gotham City on it.
Sure. Yeah. They're also just throwaway nods. Whatever.
I know. I'm not. I want to watch it again. I like it. I don't love it. I think that's where I land on it. I liked it, and I don't love it.
I liked it, but I wanted to like it more.
I liked it a lot, and would recommend.
Like I'd still recommend,
Yeah.
especially if you're into comic book movies or you like Superman, even though he's a pussy. Like
He's not a pussy. Fuck you, Dave.
But there's enough done differently here that I can appreciate and hope that they continue on that trajectory if they're going to continue mining and making God knows how many of these fucking things.
Yeah. Well, it's never going to stop. Much like Jurassic World, it's never going to stop.
Well, you say that, but it's like they've only made a certain number of Superman movies
This
in the
is
last
true. This is
in
true.
the
Superman
last
has been
5 decades
Superman
versus Batman
yeah.
versus Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. I just want to see more Superman movies because Superman's fucking awesome.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, cool. That's Jimmy Gunn's Superman.
We didn't give a shout out to NoHo Hank.
I was actually going to mention NoHo Hank on the almost unrecognizable.
I didn't even know he was there, and then I saw him
Yeah.
in the credits. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he was awesome.
yeah.
It's very good.
I liked his whole character too, and like the elements breaking down and
Yeah,
him being a floating head for a while. That was fun.
Isabel Merced as Hawk Girl is pretty decent too.
Yeah, I don't think they give her enough to do, but sure.
she's just
She has a pretty big moment.
Yeah, yeah. She's a pretty big moment, I guess, but like no, it's
Which
just
again,
very
the
Sure.
darker stuff just kind of like
yeah. Just
we're gonna sweep it under.
don't
We're
worry
not gonna
about
get
that.
into that.
Don't worry about that. So
You guys, if you guys haven't seen it, you guys owe it to yourself to watch the 1978 Superman.
I got about halfway through it. I haven't gone back to it, but I got about halfway through it because I was enjoying it. But I need to finish.
I'll watch it. I've never seen it, so
It's excellent.
I'll watch
Well, it's also because Christopher Reeve is incredible.
excellent. Yeah,
Yeah,
Like impeccable fucking cast.
he set the bar right from the start, and
Yeah.
no one has been able to surpass him.
that's fair.
But it's also the legend of Christopher Reeve too.
Yeah,
Like
that
everything
doesn't
that came
help.
after.
Yeah. It doesn't
Right.
help lower the bar at all.
It doesn't lower
No.
the bar. Much like Heath Ledger, the bar doesn't get lowered.
Yeah. You just either do something different or you try your best, and that's about all you can hope for.
Right? Or you're like Jared Leto.
You do
Or
something different.
You did something.
you sure did.
Damaged.
And then he did Morbius. What a choice. Anyway,
It's Morbin time.
it's never stopped being Morbin time, Dave. My whole life is living the Morbin Loca. Like, anyway,
I don't know if I'll forgive you guys for making me see that theatrically.
never.
We technically covered it on the podcast, so if you're gonna blame anybody, blame the podcast.
Yeah,
What do you mean technically? We did. It's an episode of the
whole
podcast.
but the fact that we pushed Dave to do it because he did not want to do it.
I did not want to do it.
Really, but what else is there? It's Morbius or nothing.
I
Like-
guess he got us back with fucking hurry up tomorrow.
Yeah, he did. He did.
We're even now.
He really, really did.
When Tony says, "Hey, we should change it," maybe we should change it.
You wanted to do Final Destination, and we did Final Destination in all of 10 minutes.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's fair. I got to
Yeah,
shit
right.
on a movie for a half an hour. That was a good time.
Yeah.
there you go.
That
Okay.
I liked that better than the movie. So
Right?
that's something.
Also, back to Final Destination for 10 seconds. Tony Todd gives that beautiful, beautiful speech. Really uplifting, real fucking, like, seize the moment. Like, stop living, like just live for
Just
today
live for today. Yeah.
type thing.
And
then
they totally-
immediately ignore it.
Nice.
Immediately
Well,
ignore it.
Oh man.
Well, let's take Tony Todd's advice and carpe this diem, live for
Yes.
this day, and we'll be back in a couple weeks. No, we'll be back probably sooner than that, I think, because
We got some Fantasia to talk about.
absolutely,
Tony's favorite time. Actually, all of our favorite times of the year, Fantasia.
yeah. Well, Tony's more so than
Tony's
anybody
It
else.
is my favorite film festival
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
we'll have some Fantasia films. We've got some other stuff coming up, and I'm looking forward to all of it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
This is going to be fun. But until then, I'll remain Jimmy, and I'll be here with
Big T Tony B.
and
The dankest Dave.
we'll catch you all soon.